So first things first, coffee black.
That's exactly how I drink it. I never had a cup of coffee in my life until my first semester in law school.
So what's the coffee intake like now on the campaign trail?
Well, it's not that much. What I do is I probably drink, if you add it all up, I probably drink a cup and a half a day, but I'll have a cup and get a couple sips out of it and then move on to something else.
So you just kind of spread it out,
just
keep it
kind of
going.
spread it out, yeah.
How's this campaign going for you? You're not new to this, not your first rodeo.
It feels really good. I mean, what's happening is that there's an intensity about this campaign, and you cover politics, and unrelated to me, you know how intense it is in terms of the very strong feelings among Democrats about a second term for this president.
So, long time in the Senate, obviously 8 years in the White House as the VP. Why are you running for president now?
3 reasons. One, I hadn't planned on running after we got out of the White House. I had planned on running in 2016, but then my son got very ill, and I couldn't tell anybody I wasn't going to run because he made me promise that he didn't want anybody feeling sorry for him. He knew of. Anyway, but when those folks came out of those fields in Charlottesville for real, and they're spewing the hate, their veins bulging, carrying Nazi flags, and the way this president has been unwilling to take on white supremacists and the way he's divided the country, that's when I decided that I was going to run. And the second reason is, although the economy is doing well in a macroeconomic sense, middle-class people are hurting. They're in trouble. And we got to rebuild the middle class. We got to start to reward work like we do wealth. And lastly, I really believe, and I know people are skeptical, we have to unite the country. We're in trouble. Democracy is literally in trouble if we can't bring this country together.
I want to just ask briefly about the entire impeachment debate. Do you think that will have any type of effect on your campaign, and should it?
No, I don't think it will. It hasn't so far. The issue is whether or not Donald Trump did his job. Did he abide by the Constitution? Or the two allegations made by the House, are they accurate? And so far, the president has, and his people have spent a lot of money trying to go after me, but most of the major networks won't even cover what these ads say. About $12 million where they tell me. And but all that's happened is my numbers have gone up, not down.
You've been at this a long time. Do you think there's still things out there that voters don't know about Joe Biden that you want them to know?
Well, I'm sure there's a lot they don't know. I mean, everybody, I see all these things online about my love of dogs and German Shepherds, but we used to have cats.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Many?
No, over the years we've had 4 cats. The last one was Daisy. We had one before that, a little black cat called Bittens, because my daughter was little then. She'd say bye. She couldn't say bye. She'd say Bittens.
I asked Bernie Sanders this too. Do you think that it's fair for people to look at your age as something when they consider candidates?
Sure. Look, I think it's fair. I mean, you may not think the comparison's apt, but they looked at my age when I was 29 years old to run for the Senate. The issue was, did he have enough maturity? Did he have enough background? Did he have enough knowledge? And one of the things that is important, I think it's totally legitimate for people to look at me and say, okay, how healthy is he? Tell me what he has, still has the stamina. Does he? And all I can say is I released my medical records. I mean, as my mother would say, knock on wood, I'm in very good health. But one of the reasons I'm running is because of my experience, my age. And so that's why I say that I think that with experience, hopefully comes some judgment and some wisdom.
Real quick side, I'm wrapping here, but the last time I saw you in person, it's really funny. It was on the Super Bowl field, Minneapolis, a couple of years ago.
Oh, my Lord, yeah.
You were quite happy.
Yeah, no,
I was not.
I know, I remember that. God, I'm saying to myself, why do I know?
It was a wild scene, and you probably, if you remember me, you remember the frown.
No, I do.
No, that was brutal.
I'll be darned. What a...
My one and only Super Bowl trip, and it was that one.
Well, thanks for the time. I really
Vice
appreciate
President,
it.
thank you so much.